Hey guys, Daily here, and welcome back to Let's Play. No, not Castlevania, Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages. In the last episode, good defense is the best offense against spikes. Yeah, that'll be important in the next room. The owls are basically like, the owls in Link's Awakening. But here you have to hit mystery seeds. There was an owl near the tree, the mystery seed tree, which said, be sure to feed me mystery seeds, which is why I didn't bother. Yeah, these guys can hurt you very badly, very quickly if you're not careful, so. So is it me, or does this dungeon's music sound kind of like that, old song Sakura? Now, you see, we've got these red blocks. Brown? What the hell? The red blocks around there, which means we have to get the red block in. So you actually have to do it around in a circle so that the red sides are up. Not too hard, but harder than before. They'll get harder. Yeah. Regular walls don't actually have a sound at all, which I think was a good change from Legend of Zelda or Link to the Past's tendency to have just two different sounds. So we come in here and we get the dungeon map. Yeah. And so we have, not too much. It's not that big a deal. It's still a fairly small dungeon, but just more. I've never seen a rope get trapped there before. Ow, dang it. Well, at least I got that. Alright, so we're gonna head this way. This dungeon's not too bad, but its boss is... I hate anti-fairies. Its boss is awful. No, really, awful. There we go. Ha. Oh. Because it's a timing boss, and we all know I'm bad at timing. I've beaten it before, but it's difficult for me. So I may wind up cutting stuff out, or going quiet, or both. Alright, so we finished that up. We got that key, which is nice. And we're gonna head all the way back. One of the ways you can head back to the beginning of the dungeon is just to hit, go to the save screen, which you can do by pressing select and start, as well as, at the same time, as well as going and selecting it from your, pause menu. But normally I don't bother with that. It feels, for me, it feels, I don't know, wrong. I don't know why. It's a perfectly reasonable tactic. Ha! Alright, kill you too. I'm sort of hoping one of these jerkwads will drop hearts, but it's not happening. So, now we can come through here. And there are, of course, rope. Lots of rope. Some of whom are falling into the pits. Whatever. At least we got a heart. And now we could push that block, and that's what we have to do to continue, but before that... my bomb throwing skills are atrocious. That's one of my other problems with the boss, as you'll see. Oh well. So we got moblins in here. Kill them. Ha. Down the stairs. And we're in one of these Zelda 1-esque secret passages. Die. And we've got a thwomp. Of course we got a thwomp. Ha. Okay. Watch him. Ow! Dang it. Well, that worked. Okay, just walk onto here. And go up, and we're in a room full, once again, of rope. Jerk. Come on, rope. Give me a heart. Figures. Alright. But we get another key. We're gonna need it. So... Ow! Man, I hate keys. Decoy the thwomp. Come this way. Ride this up. And just, go. Not too much else you can do here, really. That will change, but... You annoy me greatly. There we go. Oh, come on. You're not gonna give me a heart? Ha. Caught the rupee in midair. That's cool. Alright, well, I think there's... Yeah, one of these guys respawns. I'm not sure if it's because he fell down a pit or just because one always respawns. And we get the compass, so that's nice. Alright. So, of course, we're going to kill this jerk. Gotcha. Good. Bombs. Bombs will be a thing. There are a lot of pits around here, and you can kill guys, often kill guys, by... Oh, that's nice. Good. Kill you too. Also nice. Thank you. Kill you too just because, you know, you have a tendency to get in my way. Alright, there we go. So now we have minecarts, much, much slower than Minish Cap. No, none of that ridiculous roller coaster ride stuff here, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on your preferences. I'm sure Eslo would prefer these minecarts. And we've got a mini-boss. One with no wings is no match for me. Okay, so this jerk is going to basically dive bomb you and break through the floor. What you want to do, preferably you want to charge up your sword so that you can hit him with a spin attack when he comes down. You can just whack at him with your sword, but it'll take longer. And, you know, he's breaking out. If you fall down one of these pits, the fight starts all over again. Come on. I have no idea if poking him with a charged sword, how much damage that does. Okay. Now, once he hits a certain amount of damage, he's going to start bouncing like that. And he'll break 3 holes in the floor. But at that point, 2 more spin attacks will kill him. And of course, we could warp back to the front if we wanted. If you fell down, you would land in this basically underground place full of Stolfos Knights and Fire Fairies. Those guys are Fire Fairies. The other guys are Anti-Fairies, and Bubble are also... You jerk! Bubble are also in this game, but we have not seen them yet. They're later. Bubble will take away your sword. Fire Fairies and Anti-Fairies just do damage when you touch them. Jerk. I think these are the only games to have all 3 enemies. So we're going to come up here, because there's nothing else we can do just yet. So... Decoy the thwomp. Try and kill the freaking bats if you can. And we get the Rock's Feather. We're gonna need that, so... It's, you know... Well, you guys are aware of how done Zelda... Really? I was trying to... I don't even care. Alright, let's just get down here. So hopefully... Yes, good, everybody's dead. If you feed this guy mystery seeds, he will say, well, let's take a look, actually. I was gonna try and save my mystery seeds, but There we go. With the blue wings, soar over the colored heights. Which, basically, when you jump over one of these tiles, it changes color. And there are a lot of puzzles that involve this. I'm going to kill, like, every bat I can get close to, because I sometimes have issues with these, pits. 1, 2... If you land wrong, you can just fall into the pit, and that will hurt you, and it's really just not fun. Ha! Oh, come on. Alright, so of course, you can see we've got that brick wall here. So, bomb through that. Good. Now, you don't have a boomerang. You cannot boomerang the keys. Careful with these guys, because of those swords. They can be a real pain to try and kill, because there's that whole left-handed thing. And we get another key. So that's important. These dungeons, basically, there are no spare keys. So to keep moving on, we're going to have to basically do this. Come on. I did that wrong. Okay, then. Try that again. There we go. There we go. Whatever. You gotta make it blue so that the light is blue so that you can go through. This is not the only place you have to do that, but they do have different trigger mechanisms. So. Alright. P-hats. They're annoying. Luckily, they're also fairly easy to kill. The problem is, they are still invincible when they're moving. Luckily, unlike in Zelda 1, you don't have to wait for them to completely stop. Just partially stop. There we go. So, you jump over those tiles, and that's fine, and we're now back in that room. I am taking a risk, mostly because I'm just like that and really, really wanted some hearts. Dang. Too bad I don't have magic powder, but mystery seeds don't work that way in this game. Okay, so if we went through that on the minecart, we would come in here and discover that we couldn't get through because there's another one of those gates. I am fine. Sorry about that. Phone call, which I should have known better than to answer it. It's not like I actually get cell phone service up here. Just enough for it to ring, not enough for the actual call to come through. Oh well. So, of course, here we are going to jump over the tile so that the gate goes up and goes blue. It's a thing. Okay. No. Oh dear, hold on. Okay. So, now we go back around. Right, there we go. Alright. Back around, now we can get into the cart. We can try and kill some of the bats. Figures. You can... Sometimes if these guys drop hearts, you can get them by basically attacking, just flailing your sword. Okay, I'm gonna jump over here because not only would I sort of like to... No, of course not. Watch out, they can get you with their swords through the blocks. I was hoping for hearts, didn't get any, but a Gasha seed is pretty nice too. Okay, so now we're going to have to get rid of most of these. Okay, no, I'm still... Right. There we go. Okay. Watch out for the P-hats, because they will kill you. Ha. Ow, dang it. Alright, I'm still gonna I'm gonna kill this guy, mostly just for... Alright, there we go. Alright, so now I'm gonna go back to the... We can push this pot just fine, but you see how we did have to use the power bracelet? One really good thing about this game is the way it does force you... Well, it requires you to use the various dungeon items. Not just in their dungeon and maybe the final dungeon, but pretty much every dungeon. So first we're going to come down here, and we're going to kill everybody. And hopefully one of them will drop us a heart. It could happen. I much prefer arrow moblins to sword moblins. Okay, so now the color of the tile and the color of the flame basically determines which color statue you can move. You want to start with yellow, because we're going to basically be redoing that pattern over there. So, then you move on to blue. Go on. Up, up. There we go. Push you down. Oh, right. Gotta switch it to red first. Now I can push you down. Push you down. Push you over. Push you down. And over. And... Most of the dungeons here do not have wasted rooms. There are a couple that do, where you don't really have to bother going in them. But they're much later. So, now we're gonna come in here. Ah, I like this room. it's a neat concept. These guys blend in, and you see that even though you can hit them, you cannot kill them as long as they are invisible. Ha. So the only way to kill them is to keep keep changing the color, and then kill them like one at a time. The other reason I really like this room is that these little guys will generally give you hearts. Not always, but generally, so you can get up... Really? Ha! There we go. And once we've done all of that, we get the boss key. Which looks exactly like a nightmare key because, well, why remake all the sprites when you can just steal them all from Link's Awakening? And since Link's Awakening is supposed to be as much Link's dream as that of the Windfish, even if you assume that it is really happening, and not just Link hallucinating on a raft in the middle of the... And, of course, Link's Awakening does come after these. Let's see, I have enough bombs. So, let's put the bombs on A. Okay, this jerk. You have to throw bombs into his face. Unfortunately, it is a timing thing. You have to get bombs into his red face, which means you have to launch them as soon as... launch them on the purple face. Which is difficult for me, of course, because, well, timing. So, I'm gonna stop talking. If you run out of bombs, he does launch bombs out of his top as well as those fireballs, see? So you can refill that way. So, I'm going to do this probably without talking, and we'll see if I can manage. Okay. Damn it. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, I guess one got in. If you don't get him on red, that happens. He launches an attack. Purple is a thwomp. I think I got him. Okay, let's see if it worked. And yes! And with that, he drops the heart. You've got to do it like 3 times, I think. Did I make it? I always like, after I've done the hit, get here. Because this place is protected from the purple thwomp's attacks. So... I find that one of the best ways to make sure you get it in is to go when the face is green. Oh, didn't quite make it. Dang it. But usually if you go when the face is, if you hit A for the button when the face is green, that usually gives you the amount of time you need, so. Dang it. Okay. And... Come on. Damn it. Yeah, but this is a good place to hide. Okay, now I'm out of bombs. So I'm gonna have to come down here. And hope he throws out some bombs as well as his stupid... Come on. Throw me out some bombs. Thank you. I'll wait for a little more, because he throws out 4 at a time. I'd like more bombs, so I don't have to come back down and do this again if I miss. Ow. Dang it. Also, of course, the red face will drop hearts, so... Did I get it in? It's so hard to tell, especially here towards the end. Gonna grab that. Okay, it's 4, I guess. Okay. So, let's see. Did I get it? Did I get it? Did I get it? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! And there he's dead. That was a better run than I usually get. And I got the heart container. So, yeah. I hate that guy. He's not the worst boss in the game, but he's quite possibly the one that gives me the biggest trouble. The blue face, you got the ancient wood. An essence of time. It whispers only truth to closed ears from out of the stillness. Creepy. The blue face will send out glowing orb, and the green face, of course, sends out fireballs, which you saw. So, hey. Dandelion puffs. You're branching out, Maku Tree. On the South Seas Crescent Island. Find a way there from the town's coast. Oh, brother. Let's get back to our sword and shield. Yeah. Alright. So, let's see here. Do I have any gacha seeds on the map? There is actually a gacha seed. Okay, no. Alright. There is actually a gacha seed place this way, I think? Now, we can of course do some other things now that we have the Rock's Feather. Like, come here. Which we'd done before, but you can see we can get through here a lot faster. And there's, of course, a Deku Scrub. There's that tree we could get more mystery seeds. Okay, there's not actually that much we could do, but... I thought there was a gacha seed. Let's see. There we go. Wait. Kill you, just in case. And of course, we're gonna run into Maple. Haha. Oh, you're a Deku Scrub. Okay. I guess the gacha seed soil is only here in... Yeah. The gacha soil thing is only there if you are in the present. Ha! That's nice. Okay, and we could go up there. I'm not actually sure if there's anything up here. Yeah, there is. Yeah, no, that's just where we went before. It's just now we wouldn't have to use the power ring. Okay, well... I figured it was worth a shot, and we got at least one gacha seed. Alright. The problem with, of course, gacha seed for heart containers is only certain places. Oh yeah, and of course, guess who's back? Yeah. This would probably be the second time you would run into Maple. Okay. Nope. Can't even get a potion off of her. Dang. Yes, I have it in for you. I don't need the heart, so... Yeah. Alright, so... and we do have to stay in this time period, by the way. Wrong way. We're going to go down this way to try and figure out what to do. We'll try and figure out what to do next. We've got actually quite a lot of things to do. This game puts a lot of stuff in between. There's an odd pattern near the gate. It's a time portal, lady. Yeah. Okay, so if we come down here... we could go... there's a gacha seed thing to the left, but we can't actually get to it yet. So we come talk to this guy. I am Rafton. My dream is to make fine rafts that can sail the seas. Seriously? If I only had rope that won't decay in water, I could make my raft. I just can't find any. There's a fellow named Shovel on the east edge of town who is working on such rope, but I don't think he's done yet. Aha! And of course there is the term, yet. So, let's see. Oh, there actually is a gacha seed place back in the wood, but we'll deal with that later. So, the next place we want to go is to Shovel's house, and Shovel lives this way. And oh gee, what do we have that can get us across this gap? Yep. I am Cheval. I am researching items for use in water. Before I die, I want to finish my work on flippers for swimming and rope that won't decay in water. I hope to aid all the people of the world by inventing such things. Yep. That should probably tell you something. Hi, Ralph. Hey, Link. Are you looking for something or what? Huh? Shovel rope. I know that name. Yeah, I've seen a grave in our own time that has that name on it. But I don't have time to chat. I'm busy. See ya! Ralph, how much espresso have you had today? Oh, well. Let's see here. I'm probably going to run a little long. Mostly because I forgot to start the timer and I'd rather not shortchange you. Besides, I'm having fun. So, we have to go back to the present. So, the easiest thing to do is just going to be, find a time portal. And the closest one is the Maku tree. Well, right near the Maku tree. We're not gonna get to the next dungeon today. I mean, not even to, to start it. Well, that was silly. Do I have any rings? I do! Let's go see what we've got. Yeah. What can I do? Appraise. I call this the Green Holy Ring. Ooh! That ring isn't that useful now, but it will be extremely useful in a linked game when we go to play Oracle of Seasons, which I am going to do. I can't believe I did that again. We're going to finish, when we finish this game, I'm going to go directly from this into Oracle of Seasons. Because they're really two games, they are one game. It's not quite the Pokemon one game for the price of two thing, where the game is exactly the same, but they are linked together. The stories are very similar. So, if Ralph said he'd say in a grave, there's only one place that you can go for graves. You know what? Since we're here, don't we have a... Oh, right, we gotta do this. Let's shock him some more. Yeah. Poor guy. Ghost! Help! Please, why's the weirdo here? What are you looking at? We'll shock you too. No, you won't. I am unshockable. I am a child of the internet age. I remember Goatsy. Ugh. I hope nobody else remembers. Well, I'm sure you do, but, come on, guys. And for all my viewers, if you do know what I'm talking about, I'm sorry I made you remember it. Don't eat me, I taste awful! The ghosts are all gone. Did you chase them away? Thank you, I am Moosh. Maybe I can help you out. Climb onto my back. Alright, so... Water is my weakness, yes. Can't take deep water. This is one of our 3 animal friends, and later in the game you will be able to choose which of 3 you want to have as your permanent, so to speak, companion. I hate this guy. I really, really suck at his, at the controls for him. I have this tendency to fall down the pits. I did that ridiculously well. Watch out for those guys. Just ignore them. They're really not worth your time. And here we are. Alright, we're gonna need this, and we're gonna need this. Okay. So, go over there. And of course, you can look at this. I shall entrust my invention only to one with both might and light feet. So, you've got to have the power bracelet and the feather to get the flippers. So, okay, we're all the way back. Oh, let's try that again. Okay. Really? I promise. Why? Because I keep hitting A to jump. Why? I promise I am not usually this bad. It's just been a day here. Okay, let's just do this. Alright, so we're all the way back. There we go. It's really not hard. I don't know why I was making it seem so difficult. So A to swim, B to dive. Diving can be very, very useful to avoid enemies. There is a ring called the Zora ring, which we may or may not get, that makes you able to dive indefinitely. It's extremely useful. So, just sort of ignore these jerks. I hate those hard hat beetles. I don't think there's actually a way to... Well, there is a way to kill them in this game. Pull that. Good. And there. Alright. Now let's go back to my standard setup. You found what you were looking for? I'm glad I could help. See you around. I don't like Moosh. I mean, you will get to try out each of the 3 animal friends, and then through various other behaviors, you will get... Let's see, Gasha Nut. Check out what's inside. A ring. Okay. And that's a random ring. We'll see what it is at some point later. Alright. Not too much else we can do here. Now, actually, if we had 300... At least I think. Let's go visit Syrup the Witch. She sells potions, I believe, for 300 rupees? Yes. And Gasha seeds, too. I think you can pick up that chicken, and I know if you hit it, you will start the chicken apocalypse. If you can't, usually you can get potions off of Maple. I don't know why I haven't been doing very well with that this time. Usually I wouldn't suggest you bother buying them, but you will get... You can, for the most part, get lots of rupees in this game, and a potion might not be a horrible... A potion might not be a horrible investment. So now we're... Well, that was nice. Alright, so... Oh. Whoop. I think... Let's see. Now we've got to go back in time. And... You know, give Rafton that rope. And since we're here, let's get that ring appraised. Some of these rings are amazing. Actually, a lot of these rings are fairly useful if extremely situational. The energy ring. Beam replaces spin attack. Nah. I mean, it could be useful, but nah. Alright, so let's just go to the usual. Let's see. I'm not sure if there's something... This is where... That is Furore, of course, the Oracle of Secrets. These games were originally supposed to be 3 linked games. Okay. The thing is, eventually there will be Gasha seeds up here after you beat certain dungeons. But not yet. In the linked game, you will get passwords from various people. And you will sometimes, you will come here and give those passwords to Furore, and she will give you a thing. I'll explain more about that when we actually get to the linked game. There we go. But these games were originally supposed to be a trilogy. One which was to be about time, one which was to be about, let's see, color, and I can't remember what the third one was supposed to be about. It wasn't seasons. Seasons was something they added in, or no, it was supposed to be about seasons, I'm sorry. But they realized, A, they didn't have a lot of time to make these. I know this is hard to believe in these days of AAA gaming and, you know, Breath of the Wild being delayed another year. But it used to be that game designers did not have a lot of time to make things. So they didn't have enough time to make 3 games, plus they realized that trying to figure out how to make 3 games that you could play in any order and have the story be coherent, there was no way they could really do that. So, yep, with that shovel rope, I could finish my raft. Sure. Alright, tell you what, you can be the first to ride my raft when it's done. But you'll need a chart if you want to go out to sea. Going without a chart is an invitation to disaster. I'll have the raft ready by the time you get the chart. So, it's been half an hour, but let's go get the chart. Hi, Ralph. Well, if it isn't Link. Yeah, hi, Ralph. I saw you 5 minutes ago, dawdling about as usual. What are you doing? Huh? You need an island chart. I've heard a weird guy has sea charts to the secret isle. Do what you want. I'm too busy trying to save Nehru to help you. See ya. Nehru! Yeah, I told ya. So, we need to go see the weird guy, which of course means we have to go back to the present. We'll do that shortly. Let's see. Let's see here. So, let's go back to the present. We're gonna have a few things we have to do, too. I'm stretching this out. I really am stretching this out. It's definitely gonna be long, but, you know. I think getting the raft will be a good place to stop. Okay. Besides, how can I deprive you of seeing the weird guy? Most of you guys have already seen him. You can probably guess exactly who it is, but... So, here we have Ricky, a male kangaroo with a pouch. I'm Ricky. Usually I can clear holes and cliffs with my patented jump, but I'm not in such a good mood right now. You see, I lost my precious gloves. I think I left them by the tree on the beach, but I can't seem to find them. Well, that's okay. This is what we do. Oop, wrong way. So, we need to go find Ricky's gloves. Yes, that is exactly who you think it is. Hey, you gotta get a chart off him somehow. And he does have a thing about maps. Okay. I think it's always under the first thing of dirt you... It's either always under that one or it's always under the first one. I'm not sure. I thought maybe I'd see if I got anything. Take note. Even though we have the flippers, we cannot swim in deep water. That's what that ocean stuff is. Can't go in that cave yet. Well, we can, but there's no point. So let's go give Ricky his gloves. He is our second... Yes, you found them. Thanks. I'll help you find what you're looking for. Hop into my pocket. Yep, A to punch or to build power to unleash a tornado. We can jump small holes or cliffs. So we can punch these things out of our way. Ricky's tornado... A cliff like that is one leap. I'll jump it for you if you move up. I'll jump if you move up to it. So, yes. Yeah, if you move toward a hole, I'll just jump right over. Yep, give it a try. Yeah, Moosh can clear lots of holes. Ricky can only clear small ones. So, let's get out. Now, I'm sure you're wondering, how do we get Tingle down? We don't have a slingshot or Deku snot bubbles. Jump, and use your sword. What's this? Green clothes? Sir, are you smitten with forest fairies? My name is Tingle, the one and only. I am a true fairy. The villagers say that at 35 I should open my eyes, but I say Tingle is the very reincarnation of a fairy. How'd you like Tingle the fairy for a friend? Oh, sure. Then from today, you and Tingle are friends. Yes, yes, as a sign of our friendship, Tingle will give you his chart that shows the way to the secret island. It's an island chart, yes. Come back here anytime you wish to see Tingle. If you get more mystical seeds, something good may happen. These are the magic words, yes, yeah. I guess you found what you were after. This is just between you and me, but I can't stand this guy, so I'll see you later. Take me with you, Ricky, please. Ugh, I can't stand this guy either. Ricky speaks for all of us. Okay, easiest, let's see. What happens if I jump over there? Can I? Yes, okay. So, right, now we've got a sea chart, so the raft should be ready. So I'm gonna go back to Rafton's Yes, I'm going in the past. And then we will leave off. So, I hope you've been enjoying this. I can't believe... Ugh. Sometimes I have real nasty trouble with that face, and sometimes I don't. I got lucky. Yes, eventually we will be able to use that portal, I guess. Hello, Maku Tree. What happens if I talk to you? Yes, I'm crossing an island in the South Sea, crossing the sea. Okay, yeah, sure. Okay, yeah, she's just basically, if you're like, oh crud, where was I going again? Well. Alright, so once more into the past, dear friends. Alright. So, let's see, back to Raftons. I do like the past Lina Village. The Lina Village, see, we can swim here. Because this is shallow water. Or at least not deep. Shallow water, I guess, is the stuff that has just little dotted lines. So, oops. Yeah, you can't get up onto those bridges. So, it can be difficult, actually, getting down to... Now, by the way... I can plant that Gasha seed I told you about. Or, you know, here. So, let's see. Yes, I would like to plant it. Thank you. Alright. So, you know, we can plant that. Like I said, now, the heart piece will only come from certain places, and I'm not sure where those all are. I'll look into it. Ah, yeah, what took so long? My raft is ready. Yeah. So, shove off from over there. The raft awaits. Climb on top and press directional pad to move. So, that's the raft. And we will deal with that next time. So, thank you guys for joining me for Let's Play Oracle of Ages. Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages. And I will see you guys next time. Have a great evening. Goodbye.